So the picture we're doing today is freezing a very fast movement. We're doing Shayna, who has a bow staff, and she's doing some very fast martial arts moves, and want to get it all frozen and pin sharp for a really crisp image. With the monoblocks I've used in the past, you're limited to 125th of a second, and the flash duration is quite long, so any kind of movement more than just very slow walking is going to start to get motion blurred. So being able to freeze motion like this with monoblocks is just fantastic. The recycle times were one thing that I really liked, especially for shooting anything that somebody's performing an action and you want to try and get as many shots before they run out of steam. I could shoot off shots pretty much as fast as I could press the shutter. I wasn't having to wait for the lights to recharge each time. Being able to control the lights from the remote on the camera is also fantastic, especially if things are up on really high stands, or you've hung something from a ceiling, or you don't want to have to be getting up and climbing up and down ladders all the time to make small adjustments. It's just so convenient to be able to change everything from the camera. That's a really, really nice feature. Changing the angle of the head is great because it has a nice handle that's just on or off. You tilt it, close it again, rather than turning a wheel to loosen something and then getting it to the point where it's loose enough to tilt and then having to tighten it back up again. It's just on, tilt, off, and everything just kind of closes down. It's a sleek unit. Pack it in the bag, it doesn't take up too much room. It's just a complete revelation. It'll completely change the way that I work. Today we are shooting Susie, who's an endurance runner, on the beach and in a forest. We're using the new BOWENS XMT location flash units. Endurance running is an outdoor sport and it makes sense to go out where she would run and photograph her there, but I still want to get that nice flashlit stylized look. The less things I have to set up in order to do what I want to do, the better.
The nice thing about having battery units is you just take them out of the bag, you switch them on and they work. It's basically as easy as using Studio Flash. The battery is all integrated into the unit, you just take it out of the bag, put it on the stand and it's ready to go. One of my favourite features about the new lights is actually the control unit on the camera. You can shoot up to an 8,000th of a second synced with the flash, which gives you a huge amount of control over the ambient light. So before, when we were limited to 125th of a second, if it was bright sunshine, it was really hard to balance up the flash, whereas now you can control the flash and the ambient equally. Having this setup and being able to take it literally anywhere in the world means that the only limit to my creativity is my imagination.